Everyone, and welcome back to episode 24 of our Mission Chief series. Last episode, guys, I had to cut it short because it would have been very messy. It was bad. Okay, I'm just not even gonna get into it because it was messy as shit. But yes, in this episode, we're gonna be building a couple new things. It is also Christmas Eve today, and if you guys haven't already, go in your Advent calendar. Come in here. This is the last day. I think it's the 24th day. Tomorrow is Christmas, and they don't have Christmas on here for some odd reason. But yes, the 24th day, you do get 4 coins, and I think someone just got online. Actually, never mind. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what I just said. That was hella embarrassing. But anyways, yes, you get 4 coins, and this past week I got 11 coins. So that's 4. Like, yeah, I got a lot. I've been collecting it for like the past 8 days, and I made 11 coins. So that's why I got a helicopter base. Like, what I originally spent my coins on, my first, like, 50 coins, from, like, leveling up, I bought a police helicopter station. And I saved up even more from this Christmas, and I got, of course, another helicopter station. But this one is obviously an EMS helicopter. But here we go. We're going to launch our helicopter. Well, not launch. It's already launched. But we're going to send it back to a hospital. And that's partially what we are going to do today. Obviously, you can see that there is no cardiology. So we are probably going to be building most likely 2 hospitals. And 2 hospitals and maybe a training center. I really haven't decided yet, but I'm either going to build a fire department or a training center. They're basically the same cost, and I really don't need a training center, and I really don't need a new fire department, because the new fire departments are just coming with engines, and I don't need engines. But yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah. We're not going to do any of those things I just said. Plot twist. I wasn't even planning on this. I was actually going to build those things, but I know exactly what I'm going to do. We're not going to build any extensions to this hospital, even though we really do need, like, cardiology and neurology. For some reason, there's gynecology in this game, and I don't really know why there'd be, like, a need for gynecology. I know what it is. You don't need to put it in the comments, guys. I know what fucking gynecology is. But this will be a special episode. We actually could buy a couple extensions to our thing. But this is going to be a plot twist. Who wants to know what it's going to be? We're just going to head down here. Do you know? Do you know? Yeah. We're going to finish off this airport. MSP International Airport. What is MSP? Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. So, here we go. We're going to buy a bunch of shit. So, we're going to have 9 ARFFs. So, that's 9 engines, guys. 9 engines and 1 foam truck. But this is not a foam truck, actually. I mean, in real life, it actually is. But most of the ARFFs actually do have foam on them. I just had to throw in a foam tanker because I really needed, I guess you could say, people. Or, like a tanker. Alright, but here we go. So we're going to obviously get more troops. Not troops, but manpower. Because each one of these Type 1 engines, it's what we're going to use. Because Type 1's more like airport fire departments. Because you guys know what airport fire departments look like. They're always like those lime green, like low green colored, you know what I mean? Yeah, they look really cool, like the flat fronts. Alright, but here we go. We're going to expand this bad boy until that number reaches 2 out of 10 up there. Then we're going to buy, hopefully, 10 engines. We should technically have enough money for that. Yeah, we're definitely going to have enough money. So here we go. We're going to be buying a lot of shit. Alright. And the lag. Come on now. Thank you. Alright, so we're 2 out of 5. There we go. 2 out of 6. 2 out of 7. Oh my god, our credits is dropping. 2 out of 8. Now, also, what I could do at the station is actually build grab a utility truck. I don't know if I've told you guys before, but I do believe I have. Utility trucks are basically one of the most useless vehicles in this game, obviously, but they do have a purpose. I'll tell you what right now. They do have a purpose. As you guys can see, it's 2 out of 10. And let's just go to vehicle market, and we're going to buy a couple engines. And while I buy those engines, we're going to be talking about these utility trucks, because I probably have told you guys about them before, but let's just revamp on them. Alright, so utility trucks are basically there to remove trees. So like tree on road, tree on bikeway, and tree on person. I don't know about tree on person, but I do know the other two do work. They're just there for like chainsaws and shit like that. This is gonna be a lot of work. ARFF2. I'm just gonna copy and paste ARFF just so I don't have to type it every time and use caps lock. Copy. Save. There we go. Alright. So like I said before, they do have a purpose, and I really could use them at this airport, but at this moment they really are not needed in any calls, so I'm not going to be using them. Just because engines, you know, they serve two purposes, and I really don't want to respond a utility truck across the map just to go to a like, let's say a fallen tree that I could just spawn an engine that's maybe like 30 seconds away. So that's partially just the reason why. And especially this texture pack makes them look really stupid. They look like a fucking like RV. They look super stupid. Okay, so we're just gonna go back to this. We'll name them all later after this. So this could be a little boring just watching me buy a bunch of units, but oh well. Screw you. Okay. Vehicle market, another engine. Oh my god. Oh, wanna do that? But we're going to have this airport completely done. And once we do this, we're actually going to have all of Minneapolis Fire done. I've said it before, we technically did get it done, and this airport is technically not even part of their, like, fire, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's just say they're companies. Because the airport do not move. They do not go to house fires. They do not do anything. So they're basically their own, like, department, I guess you could say. So they're really not funded by anybody. Well, they are. They're funded by the, obviously the taxpayers, of course. But, you know, they're not part of an actual department. So that makes any sense. The purpose they serve is to protect the planes and the people. Mostly the plane, though. Alright, we just need to buy one more, I do believe. Yes, just one more. And boom. There we go. We have the airport completely done. Alright, so each day, or every 3 days, I'm going to be adding more manpower over here. So in the meantime, while we do that, we're just going to answer a couple calls. This is a domestic disturbance, or domestic dispute, actually. So we're going to send 2 police cars over there. Oh, by the way, I did get my first SWAT truck. I mean, I've bought them before, like I showed you guys a couple episodes ago. But I actually got training on one of them. Like, it was 5 out of 6 population, and I had to wait another, like, week to, get the training on them. Because, like, if one person gets done in that class, and you're like, wow, I really could use that person, you gotta wait for the whole class to finish before you can get that one person out of that class, if that makes any sense. Shit, I don't have any training. And then someone just starts up a training course. You have to wait for all those people in that class to finish before you can even finish or get that person out, if that makes sense. I don't know. I hope I explained that well. Hope you guys understand that, but whatever. Alright, dangerous good trucks accident. Last mission we just did, that officer down. The symbol was actually a fire symbol, which is kind of weird. And they also had an update about it today. They changed it, like, you used to have to send like fire trucks to the officer down calls, which made no sense. You typically wouldn't send fire trucks there because there's no actual need. Commercial fire. I mean, you'd literally send in like a combat medic. It's not a combat medic, but it's a police officer that dresses in basically a bulletproof helmet, bulletproof vest, and knows how to be an EMT. So I haven't changed this yet. It does require fire trucks and a battalion chief for some odd reason. I don't know why a battalion chief, of all things. But yes, I'm probably going to take that off my thing that makes me like the hotkey basically. So like for instance, the officer down call, like I just click one of these buttons and all the units go. That's basically what I'm talking about. All right, so this last mission, room fire. Okay, what else do we need to do? Do we have any big calls? Any big calls? Alcoholic intoxication. It's not really big, but we'll handle it. Police and an ambulance. Also, I would definitely, if I were you guys, get one of these. Just a ×1 engine, ×1 ambulance, and ×2 police, or ×1 police, I mean. It just makes these small calls really simple. Instead of having a hotkey for all these like small like ones, you know, it just makes your life easier, especially if you're just starting out. You know, just having one of these hotkeys. Obviously, you can go over here and if you have like 3 engines, and be like click that. But having them up here is so much easier. And then color code them, like code them. There we go. So like obviously red would be fire, police is probably blue, and EMS you can make whatever you want. I made mine lime green just so it's easier to find basically. Obviously I know it's between the fire and the police, but oh well. So this can be the last call on MVA rollover. I love these calls because they have a lot of injured people. Like they usually have like 4, but this one obviously had 0 for some reason, and I can't do that call. All right, so we're gonna get some ambulances, but actually we might be able to get an ambulance extension. All right, so we're gonna head over to this hospital. We're gonna go to Abbott. Abbott did finish its expansion, I guess. So what we're gonna get at this is we're gonna get whoa. Cardiology. Yeah, we're gonna get cardiology here. And at this station, not station, but hospital up here, Robbinsdale, we're gonna get probably neurology. And neurology is the study of the brain. Oh shit, we can't even do it. Oh damn. But we can definitely get it at HCMC, I do believe, if this one is not running its course. Yeah, okay, it's not. So we're gonna get, oh crap. Which one should we get? We're gonna get neurology. Perfect. The end goal is actually to have all these things at every station. Or not, why do they keep saying stations? But hospital. Alright, so this last thing we're gonna do is answer this noise complaint. Okay. And one more thing, guys. They just added a new update just today, I do believe. And it's a stabbing, which is pretty interesting. I don't know what units you need yet because I haven't gotten it. But what I do know, what you do need is for sure you need 4 ambulance stations. I don't remember how many police departments you needed, but I'm gonna guess it's at least 3 or 4 or higher police department EMS stations. But like I told you guys like a couple episodes ago, having an EMS station is not actually true. Having an EMS station, you can have the ambulance extension. That counts as a station, if that makes any sense to you guys. But here we go. The last thing we are going to do is obviously get a ambulance extension. Now, the only bad thing I don't want to do about this is I'm gonna have to spend double. Like this is the thing, guys. You guys remember St. Paul, and all of our stations require ambulance extensions. Almost all. So it's going to cost me double. And I'm not going to explain to you guys why it costs double because I said it last episode. And I think but yeah. So we're going to get that ambulance extension. And yeah, there we go. We have 24 credits left. And yeah, let's just go name a couple vehicles. And then I'll let you guys have a good Christmas break, I guess you guys could say. I'm sure most of you guys are off school. Or out of school. And probably dicking around. Oh, I could have answered that unknown taker's pill, but oh well. So we're going to name this last 2 fire trucks, and then we'll probably wrap this up, and I'll let you guys go. So let's just kind of paste this right here, and then name it 3. Enter. Perfect. Just like that. We're going to crank out these ARFFs real good. Last one, and then I'll end it. Maybe I might do one more. You guys can honestly quit out of this video if you want to. Unless you want to see me finish off at the airport. That's my laundry. Don't worry about that. But yes, so this episode will be done. I will see you guys back Probably when I get enough credits,